So yeah, so it's good to see everyone back out and doing this trip again. We're gonna head up, go up further than Lake Crowley than what we did last time. We're gonna go to Mono Lake. So there is the fire going on right there, right next to Mono. But we're gonna get to the 120, which is about a half mile before the where the road's closed for the 395. So we're gonna take that right there, and then we're gonna go out and check out the crater that has all the obsidian there. And then we're going to leave from there and head into the forest area, coming back, going towards Lake Crowley. I did schedule an actual campground to stop at there for the camping for the night. There's a nice big spot, but if people have already taken that, I've got a couple other places that are closer to the hot springs on the way, which hot springs we'll see tomorrow and go from there. So we'll do hot springs and then go back to Bishop, fuel up, and then head up to Coyote Flats after that. So
I just want to take a moment to thank John for planning this run. It is definitely not an easy task to plan, organize, and lead a run with 9 rigs. And it's very nice to see everybody back from last year. We made it to our first stop in Bishop, which is a gas station. John and I have passed Convict Lake for a few times already, and we never really stopped. And this time we actually took our group there, and when we got there it was too crowded. We didn't drive 6 hours away from home to be with crowds, so we decided to turn around and head to Mono Lake. And here we go, we have made it to the Mono Lake parking lot. You actually can't see Mono Lake from the parking lot. You have to hike up the hiking trail. So a group of us actually hiked up and we got to see Mono Lake.
You were inside a bush, you got beat up pretty bad, Jay.
No more.
Damn, I'm out of shape.
right.
You made it. This is it? Thank you. That's obsidian. Can we take it home?
Yeah.
Could you map me the world's largest arrow?
Yeah, did you get cut too? Yeah, I told you. It's extremely sharp.
Debbie and Tammy didn't come up to the trail with us, and Debbie actually got bit by a dog that was owned by one of the guys who came with us on this trip. Debbie actually sustained some life-threatening injuries, and she had to undergo some plastic surgeries. John, Amy, and Tammy followed Debbie's ambulance and went to the hospital with her, while the rest of the group, including Fatima, Barry, Marianne, Bill, and myself, we went ahead and go find camp for the group. The camp spots our team had mapped out before the trip were all occupied, and we did end up finding a really cool camp spot overseeing some snow-capped mountains, thanks to Barry. This is
I've got
Chris.
two
He's a
different
camp
sauce, some
chef.
red
He
pepper,
prepares dinner for
some
both nights.
soy. Oh, these red peppers are dangerous. Be careful. And then some sugar and some pepper. Oh, and then two different kinds of fresh ground pepper.
If this is not a proper camp dinner, I don't know what is.
Yes.
I can't believe this is the view we got when we were eating dinner. John, Amy, and Tammy finally found us at camp when it was already really dark. We spent the rest of the night by the campfire.
Oh, okay.
But when they're running around, they look much bigger.
Oh, I think that's
And they're
what I
much
saw.
easier to hit.
This is our second day and first morning. John, Amy, and Tammy went back to the hospital to see Debbie, and the rest of us got to sleep in a little bit and make breakfast. And thanks Romo for the fresh coffee and banduse. The two groups decided to meet up at the Hot Creek Geology site, and we had to pass by Owens River and Owens Lake, and the views were absolutely insane. Honestly, there's so many intersections and we made the wrong turns a few times. And we have reunited with John and Amy while Tammy was still at the hospital staying with Debbie. Next up, we made it to the Crowley Lake columns. We were headed down the mountain and meet up with Tammy back in Bishop, and we'll get up to Coyote Flat and possibly going up to Funnel Lake. We found Tammy, and here we are, airing down for the trail. yes, I did run into some issues with my Jeep again, and John and Romo were able to isolate the issue, and it was just a loose bracket on the battery. They got me back up and running in no time.
Like your alternator's right on top.
Yeah.
Engines.
Yeah.
And it's not sleeting and snowing and howling.
All right, you're good. You should be good.
I was just trying to catch up with the group after flying the drone for a while. We finally regrouped with the team, and we were headed to Coyote Lake. We decided not to go up to Funnel Lake on the same day, so we found a camp spot near Coyote Lake.
The Hills Hawaiian Village, everything is right next to it. Yeah. It was the best.
Barry made us bruschetta as an appetizer. This is how you do dishes when you're at camp.
It is, yep.
As we're eating Barry's appetizer, Chris started heating up his lasagna in his Dutch oven, and Bill was making more pizza and garlic bread to go with our main course.
Oh, it's good, yeah.
No, this is a big white frog.
So I'm not looking at you. You don't have that.
Chris said if you see steam coming out of the oven, that means the lasagna is ready.
I was wondering how you would warm it.
Thank you, Bill, for making garlic bread and Amy making homemade salad. The night is young, and this is the best part of camping, just sitting by the campfire, eating good food, enjoying each other's company, and just stargazing. This is the third day, and second morning, we headed up to Funnel Lake from Coyote Flat. Barry's rig got high centered in the snow, so we're just doing a little recovery. Everybody from this group wheels a lot, so getting stuck is not foreign to us. And we're up and running, and we're heading towards Funnel Lake. Tammy has been talking about Funnel Lake for a couple of years now, and we finally made it up here with her. And that is not where the adventure ends, and John decided to go into Funnel Lake.
Ready? Oh, fuck me. I can't do it.
You went that far?
I tried.
Funnel Lake is a wrap, and hopefully next time nothing would happen on the trails or even at the parking lot. No one's gonna get bit by a dog. And we'll bring Debbie here next time.